Finally, after a long hiatus, almost a year since we've gotten an update on this game, we finally got some brand new information and some new gameplay footage in the form of a Shonen Jump scan that was released this week. So I'm going to go ahead and break down to you guys what the scan says, what we can expect from the game, when it releases, what platforms it's on. So let's get right into it. Well, it turns out we finally got some new information. If you follow me on Twitter, I kind of teased to you guys that we would be getting information this week. Matter of fact, if you're not following me on Twitter, you might as well go ahead, follow me at PS360HD2. But yeah, Demon Slayer Hinokami Kepputan, that is being developed by CyberConnect 2 and published by Aniplex, not Bandai Namco. I know a lot of people think Bandai Namco is publishing this game for some reason. Well, because they publish almost all anime games, but yeah, this one is being published by Aniplex, which is, funnily enough, is owned by Sony. So it's kind of weird, you know, Sony has a publishing arm of their own game studios and they own Aniplex, but they're choosing to publish it through Aniplex. But yeah, and not only are they publishing it through Aniplex, it's also going to be on multiple platforms. When it was originally announced, it was only announced for the PlayStation 4, but apparently it's going to be coming to the PS5, PS4, Xbox One, and PC in Japan. Now, I know Xbox fans was a little upset because if you notice, I didn't say it was coming to the Xbox Series X and S, but Japan tends, since Xbox isn't entirely hugely popular there, they tend to sometime omit Xbox as a platform there. I believe that they kept Xbox One there because it's been a whole generation, and I'm sure they managed to at least amass maybe 1 million consoles sold. So there is a base for it there at the very least. But normally they would just skip right over Xbox and announce PlayStation and PC. So yeah, to Xbox Series fans and the rest of the world, I wouldn't worry about it too much. I almost can guarantee you that once Demon Slayer is formally announced for the Western audiences, the Xbox Series X and S will be listed as a platform. So yeah, Demon Slayer Hinokami Kepputan is coming to PlayStation 5, PS4, Xbox One, and PC, which is great. The more people get into play this game, the better. The more copies it sell, the more likelihood we'll get a sequel. So yeah, let's get into the details of what the scan actually talks about. The release date is actually dated for 2021. I was a little worried due to COVID and all the game delays that's been happening in the gaming industry that Demon Slayer might have gotten pushed to 2022, and it still could be pushed to 2022. But the scan says it's coming out in 2021, and there's no concrete month or exact time. It just says 2021, unfortunately. So that's what we're going to be dealing with. So on the scan, I don't know if this is going to be the cover art for the game. Probably not. Just probably temporary art they're using for Demon Slayer. As you can see, we have some gameplay and some new characters. We have Zenitsu and Inosuke featured in the scan, which is pretty cool because did Tanjiro ever fight Inosuke? I mean, did Tanjiro ever fight Zenitsu in the series? I don't think he has, but in the scan below, you can see him fighting Zenitsu. So there's definitely some versus battle gameplay that'll be involved, but maybe they added some original story content, which they probably did. But yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Nezuko was actually a playable character, or I don't know if she's playable, but she's in the scan. I would assume she's playable. The thing I will say about this, that I'm getting really heavy Dragon Ball Z Kakarot vibes. I wonder which CyberConnect 2 is actually working, which CyberConnect 2 team is actually working on this game. Is it the Kakarot team, or is it the Naruto Ninja Storm team? Because I think they have 2 or 3 teams over at CyberConnect 2. That'd be pretty interesting. But yeah, the Rengoku in the scan is not actually a part of the game. It's just promotional material for a toy, but I'm pretty sure Rengoku will be in the game. So yeah. Alright, so additionally, the game will feature a story mode, obviously. We're probably going to get the sick infamous CyberConnect 2 boss battles that they're known for. And most importantly, it says we will have a tag battle mode. So look, in which you can play as various characters with simple controls. So here's the thing about this. This is pretty interesting because we didn't know if this was just going to be straight up RPG game or if it would have a versus mode. And this pretty much confirms that there will be a versus mode. They didn't mention anything about online, but I would have to assume, man, it's 2021. Almost every game has online game, unless you're a Nintendo game. But even Nintendo games have online gameplay. But yeah, tag battle mode is interesting because if you think about Storm 4 and the tag in and tag out mechanic, I wonder if they're gonna take that same battle style and apply it to Demon Slayer, where you can swap out characters mid combos and stuff like that. That would be sick if they're setting up Demon Slayer Hinokami Kepputan to be the next Storm series. But yeah, there's gonna be a tag battle mode in which you can play with various characters, so that's gonna be sick. That's gonna be hype. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how the combat works, how it looks, how it all plays. We will be getting more information next week as well, so that's pretty good. So stay tuned for that. They're finally starting to open up the floodgates. I wonder if we're gonna get this game in the first half or the second half of 2021. Let's hope it's the first. But yeah, that's pretty much all the information we have for now. I can't wait for I just want some gameplay footage, man. I need a trailer where we can actually see how the game plays. But yeah, make sure you guys stay tapped in. I'll be back next week with more information on Demon Slayer Hinokami Kepputan. If you guys want to stay up to date on all the latest information for Demon Slayer, go on ahead and click that subscribe button, man. And for many other anime games, I cover Dragon Ball, I cover Naruto, I cover everything anime related gaming on this channel. So yeah, also follow me on Twitter at PS360HD2. I'll catch you guys later, man. Peace.
Da da da.